So Phil Jackson put a book out. The reason why his tenure didn't go well was because of you.
So I'm sick of these folks, man. This is what I dealt with my whole career.
I remember you picking Frank Ntilikina over Donovan Mitchell. I remember you trading Shump and JR for like pieces.
Phil is bugged out, man. Peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-hosts.
You know what it is? My name is Kazeem Famuyide. You can call me Kaz. And this is a Wave Original presented by FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the National Basketball Association. Guys, welcome back to The Hook. Melo, I know you had a long night last night.
A couple.
But we got a special one today, because you weren't the only one that had a long night last night. Long doubleheader NBA basketball.
Yes.
On NBA on NBC. One of the hardest working women in sports is in the house. Maria Taylor is in the building.
Yes.
You've seen her everywhere, hosting the Olympics, Sunday Night Football, NBA Finals, college football playoffs. Just this week, she has Sunday Night Football, NBA basketball, back to back to back. And now she is here leading the return of the NBA on NBC with our Hall of Famer, Carmelo Anthony. She will also be the lead studio host for the WNBA
keep
on
reading, keep
NBC
scrolling.
for the 2026 season. Come on, what did they say?
That's big time, no, but you've been breaking barriers for a minute, setting the standard for how to do this at the highest level. So we appreciate you pulling up.
Of course.
To Red Hook.
Yeah, welcome to the Hook.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Welcome to the Hook.
I'm from Georgia, so I'm trying to get to know the city a little bit more.
Okay.
You're stretching my boundaries a little bit.
This is a different part of the city.
This is a different part of the city.
Yes.
We already talked about it. Next time I pull up, we're going to have some oxtails,
I told you to tell your team to send the writer.
I am the team. I'm sending it now.
We have catered.
You said no more nerds clusters?
No more nerds clusters.
The nerds clusters?
Yeah.
Real
Shout
New York
consumers up in
I had to wean myself off that shit, man.
So, on this episode, we're talking with Maria Taylor about leading the return of NBA on NBC, her journey through some of the biggest stages of sports, and what it's been like sharing the desk with legends while carving her own lane in media. We'll also get into how she balances the professionalism with real passion for the game and what it means to bring storytelling back to the broadcast.
Also, we're going to talk about the beginning of the NBA season. Lots to talk about there. Melo's big week, including being honored by the New York Knicks for his Hall of Fame induction, celebrating the opening of the House of Melo down in Baltimore, Cayenne's debut in Syracuse. He was cooking over there. And we got a very special Run the Ones lined up, including a brand new segment called In the Lab. And of course, we got to wrap it up with America's #1 segment, Fuck With It or Fuck Out of Here.
We got a lot of new segments.
We got a lot, man. We got a lot to talk about, too. You was viral by the time I woke up this morning to record this. But before we get into all that, let's get it started off in the right way with the Connect. Whenever we have a guest pull up on 7 p.m., we like to learn a little backstory about your first time connecting with our Hall of Fame co-host, Carmelo Anthony. And I think it's even more special today, especially folks who've been watching the NBA's return to NBC and everything like
Shout
that.
out.
Sure.
Shout out to the squad.
Yeah, man. It's been great to watch. As a fan, I've loved it. But Maria, would love to hear your connect with Melo. How did y'all first meet? What was it like? What happened?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
But the first time we spoke was at the Liberty game.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely.
Last season?
Yes.
I mean, so Melo would come through, like he was in Paris for the Olympics, but he wouldn't come on my show. He went to Tarico's show. So,
connection.
He didn't have time for the late night show. So I would see him like going to and from the studio or whatever, but we never spoke. Okay. And then the first time I saw him, I guess it was the finals last year, and I just happened to be there, said, hey.
Yep.
You were cool. You're like, if you ever need anything, let me know. Goes both ways. I was like, I saw you in Paris. Next time you pulling up to our show too. And to be honest, like we probably have only spoken 10 words to each other until we had to rehearse.
That's a fact.
Like for real.
Okay.
And I've been around Vince some. I've done like an event with T-Mac before, but this was like the wild card. I really didn't know what I was getting into.
Gotcha. Well, so as a media professional, what's the grade you'd give him? Like just getting started.
First 3 days?
Yes, First 3 days. I mean, I'd give him like a 98.
All right. Hey,
because you know what? I love analysts who, one, know the game and love the game, because what I don't like is when people come on and like they just don't really have an interest, like they're there to get a check. And that makes it really hard to do your job because they have to care about it. And not only that, but the connect. So whenever we go, we're in Milwaukee doing a rehearsal, or when we're in Oklahoma City, everyone's coming up to him, so he's current. You know what I mean? So he's still got the connections that you need to be having the discussion about these current players in the game. So I did have to do my research on his cadence.
Okay.
Break it down for the non-media literates with the cadence.
Everyone, so every single person you have a conversation with, like if I say something to T-Mac, he'll be like, well, wait a minute, he jumps right back in. Melo's going to sit back and then come in. So I can't cut him off. That fair? So I look at him, I'm going to give you a beat.
You do.
I give you a beat and then you talk. Yeah.
We're building a great rapport over there, and I love it.
Y'all definitely have, man. I think, a little bit more inside baseball. This is the day after Knicks, Bucks, and Warriors, Clippers last night.
Yes.
NBA Showtime. And, you guys, I think the big talk, not just about the NBA coming back, but the way it's been presented and the way you guys have brought back not just the nostalgia, but like looking towards the future of the game and the current part of it. I think it's been great. I think what you guys have been doing, especially Melo, having that connection to the current players, has made it just really enjoyable to watch. Because like you said, like, he has a passion for not just what's going on now, but like just the overall health of basketball. So like it's been really dope to see it sort of like play out on TV.
How do you feel? Tell
I
the
feel
truth.
great. I actually feel like I'm finding my groove. Like after the first rehearsal, it was like, okay, this is new.
I'm
used to sitting at this desk. Right here. I'm not used to sitting up there. I'm not used to sitting up there. You know what I mean? You gotta be, proper and have your shit right. But after the first day, it was like, oh, okay, you get the feedback, and this is what's good about it, because the team that we have, we constantly communicate, and the feedback, everybody get their own feedback. So for me, I'm as a student of anything, I want to know what's going on, like with camera. I want to know when can I lean over, when can I sit up straight. So I had to go through those kind of nuances of it, but I figured it out. And I'm comfortable now.
Maria, what's, the return of the NBA on NBC has been such a big deal, but what has it meant for you personally? I mean, anybody I think who's an 80s baby has always get the goosebumps when that intro plays and the laser hits and the round ball rock and all that. As a media professional, somebody who's done this at such a high level for a long time, how does it feel to sort of lead that right now?
So personally for me, the last time I covered the NBA was when the Bucks won the championship in 2021. And that's the last thing I did for my former employer. And like literally the next day I woke up and went to Tokyo and covered the Olympics for NBC. And when I left, I really, I thought I was leaving basketball on the table. And that's the sport I love. I love women's basketball, I love men's basketball. I just really thought I was never going to cover it again unless it was USA basketball. And then so to flash forward now, and we're 5 years later into this, and I have an opportunity to be back in the league that was like what I was working towards. You know what I mean? And I had reached it and I lost it. And so I think sometimes, things can be removed out of your life for a reason, because this is what was on the other side of it. And this is where I needed to be. So for me personally, it's like the biggest full circle moment I could ever ask for. And I remember the commissioner saying, even when I was leaving, he was like, we have a great relationship with NBC and life is long. Like, you just never know what's going to happen. My dad was with me in Milwaukee because I was like, I don't even know if I could do the show. I needed my dad to be there so I could cry afterwards. You know what I mean?
Crying because of the
like the dream,
losing the love, of the dream.
That's what it felt like. Like I've lost the dream. I made it to what I wanted to, everything that I had hoped and wished for. And you probably know, like if you leave a team or like the place that you think you're supposed to never leave, that's what I was leaving.
I think it's been dope to sort of see your journey, because I think a lot of people saw what happened at your former employer, and a lot of people liked watching you there, and a lot of people,
the terminology.
The former I'm not trying to offend no political connection.
I just love the terminology.
But, I think the story of how you left was such a big thing. And you were such a big part of the basketball coverage there. Like, it was still sort of, I wouldn't even say it was an adjustment. Like, you just kind of seamlessly went to the Olympics and seamlessly went to NFL. And a lot of people that watch TV don't even think about that type of stuff. They don't think about like what the person really has a love for.
Yeah.
It's always been basketball for you.
Bro, I cried every day in Tokyo. Like, I remember Vince was there, LaChina was there. LaChina would like come to my hotel room, like have to come give me hugs. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be all right. Like, there was a healing process that you have to go through after something like that. Like, to me, that was traumatic, you know?
Right.
But being on the other side of it now, I'm like, oh, like I get why you gotta walk through fire sometimes. Like, it just happens. And it feels so much better now. I feel looser, like I feel freer. I feel more confident in everything that I do, which is all the things I need to be a part of a launch of the NBA on NBC. You know what I mean? Like, that's the point.
And not for nothing, you know, no disrespect to the NFL guys. You fit in more with the 6'8", 6'9" guys than the other football guys. You're like 6'3".
Listen, Devin, sit down. You could never. Devin literally clocks my heels when I come in the studio. Like, are we doing 5 inches? Are we doing 3? If y'all ever see us behind a desk, I take the shoes off just for Devin. You know what I mean?
That's rough.
But with them,
I'm assuming it's a lot more comfortable with the.
I mean, it's perfect, like height wise.
We love our guys over there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna throw my boys under the bus. They already said, they're like, oh, you gonna act brand new when you get to the NBA. I was like, no, guys, it's gonna be cool.
I mean, this week alone, you did Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
You did NBA 2 nights in a row. Now you're here at 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Has, you know, I said you're one of the hardest working women in all of sports. Like, does that sort of like accumulate after a while? Do you kind of start to feel like, all right, this is what I'm supposed to be doing? Or is just like, man, I'd love to have a Monday off.
I feel like I'm standing in my purpose. Like, this is what it's supposed to look like. You know what I mean? I get tired now. Adding a baby into the mix, it changes. Like, I used to be able to move freely. Like, I would be like, who do you want me to interview? Where do you want me to go? All that stuff. Now I have to like kind of keep that in check a little bit. But no, I want to be on Sunday Night Football. Like, they've never had a woman host that show. I need to be there. You know, I want to be at every single NBA show especially while we're getting the chemistry together. Like, because I feel like we don't take days off. There's no load management in this thing.
We don't do load management.
Yeah, when you're like doing the thing you're supposed to do, this is my job. This is my job.
We don't do load management over here.
Melo already told y'all last night. We don't do that.
We don't do that.
Load management, not managing the load.
We're going to park the left wing.
We hit a pause. I'm going to take a...
Take a time out. Take a 30-second time out. Speaking of the chemistry on set, man, like it was super apparent over the first episodes, the first couple of games. And, you know, our Hall of Fame co-host sort of made a lot of, had a lot of people talking with his outfit.
They be on me, bro.
What'd they say?
Outfit choices. They were like, Melo put on a suit. Melo,
They was mad at me, man. They said I wasn't dressed apart for the opening night.
Can I be honest? I love that you're not wearing no suit.
Me too.
I love it.
Listen, man, this is a new age.
Yeah.
This is a new way of watching the game. This is a new presentation to the game, right? This is a new presentation to a younger generation, right? When I was young, we watched NBC. We saw the suits. We know the suits. These young kids, they want to feel somebody that they can be relatable to, that they can look up to, that they could. I'm not saying I'm not going to wear a suit.
You're not going to wear no suit.
I'm wearing suits.
When it calls for it.
It's part of the overall package.
Okay, what's your style? Like, what would you define it as? No, just like your overall style.
Casual chic.
Okay.
Comfort.
Comfort over everything.
Comfort over everything.
They was on you about the quarter zip, bro.
It wasn't even a quarter zip. It was a Marnie zip up. Like, I had black dress pants on.
Y'all didn't even see those.
I gotta zoom in and shit. But I love it. You know what? It's that tells me that we're doing something right.
Yes.
And that people are paying attention
100%.
to all aspects of what we're bringing to the game. So it's a beautiful thing. And then now we'll play off of that.
I love that it's already become a thing where it's like, we got to see what Melo's wearing.
It was a bet with people. I'm sure it was a bet with people that I don't even know. Like, man, is Melo going to wear a suit? Or he going to be 7 p.m. Melo? Like, which one? I'm not going to be 7 p.m.
You're right in the middle,
medium.
Right? We happy medium.
Yeah.
It's right here.
We're going to look good. We're going to talk good. We're going to have a good time.
Yeah. I like it though because I honestly feel bad for dudes because like they have to wear suits on TV and I can kind of just do whatever I want. You know what I mean? And so like it does suck that's the vibe.
Yeah. Coaches don't wear suits no more.
Yeah, you see?
That's true.
So you're going to say you're not going to respect the coach because he's not wearing this? Get out of here.
Come on, man. That's why I love that we're having this conversation. I think it needed to be stated. It's like, yo, a suit is just a suit.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? And you need to show people like you can be professional, know what you're talking about, be on
you
your
got to
shit.
be able to be like versatile.
Yeah.
You know, like you got to be able to be versatile. You should be able to throw a suit on and feel good about wearing a suit. Like, I love suits. You know what I mean? Do I want to wear a suit every single day?
No.
Not at all. You know, if I could wear sweats for the rest of my life,
You gonna wear sweats.
I'm going to wear sweats for the rest of my life. I'll make it look good.
Yeah.
But we'll get to the suits.
Can I tailor the
Around
sweatsuit?
holiday, you might see a couple suits.
You say you want to tailor this?
I want to tailor the sweatsuit.
Like, you actually do tailoring?
Do you?
Like,
No, I don't. I'm nipping and tucking it.
Okay.
All right.
I got some tailored
Right?
sweatsuits. Yeah.
Okay, that's what.
It's gonna be a special day, man. Now,
got
see,
some
now it's a
Taylor
thing.
Swift.
Now it's like when the suit comes on, bam. That's what
Boom.
it's gonna be.
You know, we got a story to tell.
Something's about to happen. Everyone sit
something
down.
is-
Be
yes, everybody be
sassy.
stand up. Everybody stand up. Serious.
Oh God.
Stand up.
What's
What's
shit
going down?
Yo, all right. So speaking of when it's time to get serious and something official is happening, your special contributor on the NBA on NBC is the GOAT, Michael Jordan, and every week we get a tidbit with him and Mike Tirico about his state of the game. And I think even just 2 segments in, there's been so much talk about these MJ segments, which I think was bound to happen. It's Michael Jordan, obviously. But I think on one half of it, it's like, well, I thought it was going to be this one thing where he's there every week. And then on the other half of it, it's like, well, it's still very insightful and you still want to hear what he's talking about. And, you know, there's been sort of both of those for you guys.
Yeah.
How's it been having Michael Jordan as a special contributor? I know it hasn't been like a straight up like, you know, we're in the same studio sort of thing, but like just knowing that he's there and there's like a segment you could throw to where everyone's going to be talking about it. Your guys going to come out of it and have a conversation about it. What's it been like having Jordan as a special contributor for you guys?
I mean, I think for me, like we never hear from him. So it's almost like I don't care what he says. I don't care what he's asked. I just want to hear his thoughts on any and everything. Like, talk to me. Did you play golf today? Great. Like, what does your day look like? You know what I mean? Like, give me any memory ever. Like, what'd you get for Christmas? Like the first Christmas you remember.
Right.
And I think that's why people are they just respond to it. They want to know about he's shooting a free throw and he was nervous about it and these young kids. And that's Michael Jordan. Like, he gets nervous. That's crazy. I think we all kind of knew, or I knew, that was what the contributor portion of his role was going to be. But I like the way that we're using it, kind of like sprinkling it into the conversation and using it as a pull to be like, listen, he was such a big part of the NBA on NBC. For him to even take some time out it's rare. It's an opportunity. And then it tips off the conversation that we were able to have last night. Like, we got the GOAT talking and then we get to hear the Hall of Famers react to it.
Yeah.
You know, that's special.
It's, from my standpoint, like you said, we haven't heard MJ speak. We don't hear him speak on the game. And we be so ready to jump the gun and you know, and we thought that he was, I say we, the people.
Yeah.
Like, everybody thought that he was going to be on the desk.
I thought he was going to be on there just...
Let me tell y'all something.
Saying
Y'all knew.
You should know.
I almost feel dumb that I thought
You thought that?
man is
Mike was not
Like,
going
he
to
was
be
gonna be
anywhere
reporting?
but his house.
Come on, man. But what I do like about it is the actual conversation,
Yes.
right? And you talking about load management. You talking about what it's like playing in the big time game. What is like playing in New York. What is like matchups, right? You get his insight on so many different parts of the game. You should want to hear that.
Of course.
And I understand what people are saying, but you MJ.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you a different breed.
Yeah.
But it's not about me being MJ. It's about just the message of what I'm trying to send to everybody. I watch the game. I understand. I still understand the game. And I'm the face of this game. So if the face of this game can actually talk the game that we haven't heard him in God knows how long, we hear him arguing the game a lot. We hear people debating the game, but you haven't heard it from him.
Yeah.
And I think we get an insight on how he actually thinks the game.
Yeah.
He's very genuine when he's talking about, I want to play for the guy that's sitting in the last row in the stands. He really means that. Now, some people might be like, man, get the hell out of here. Like, you don't even know that man up there.
No.
But he's like, no. I wanted to shut him up because he's up there yelling at me and booing me. That's a different psyche. That's a different mindset that I don't think a lot of people or younger guys understand that type of mindset.
Yeah, I think with MJ, and we spoke about this a little bit off air, but I just think the reverence of the game has been just presented so much better this season. And I think MJ's sort of whatever it was.
He's
if he
the
was
voice,
in
man.
the
He's the
studio,
voice.
Yeah.
if he was sending a tweet before every game, everybody would be locked in on that tweet. You know what I mean? Because it's Jordan. And I think just being able to have that Yoda-like figure to just sort of like speak on an overarching sort of theme of the game, because the NBA season's long, man. Like every day there's a new something to talk about. So now, you know, last week we hear, oh man, Michael Jordan gets nervous with free throws, and then it goes so far that like somebody finds the video of MJ at this guy's house shooting the free throw.
See, we had Come Fly With Me.
Yes.
Right.
We
had all of that, right? These kids don't have that.
And they need it.
And they need it.
And they need it.
Like, who's telling them that? Like, even the great ones get nervous. Even the greatest of the greatest get nervous. Even the greatest of the greatest is human being who gets sick in the NBA Finals game and what you have to go through to push through. We just don't want to hear this shit because we know the stories already. You know, it's a lot of us like, man, he telling this shit. Man, we don't want to hear that shit. But
they need it.
It's a group of people who needs that information. And I think him speaking the game now is going to connect him back into
And maybe I think, and the play too is, maybe he likes it.
I think so.
He miss it. You can tell he miss it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and remember, there's no ball. He's like, there's no basketball in my house.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you got to come in here and talk to me about basketball. So I don't know how often he's even really like having thought processes about it all day, every day.
No.
And now it's being sat right in front of him. And I just love that. It's like bringing him back in, like opening the door up again. And he said it in the first interview. He's like, I don't need to do anything. So everything he says is just like, it's just me being MJ. You know what I mean? I don't need anything, but I want to give back to the game. And I think that's like special to hear him say.
He was scared of the basketball though. Like,
he
was scared of the basketball. Yeah. He didn't want to take the free throw. He was so nervous.
Yeah. But I remember I looked at you when he like said that. He's like, no, because like when you hoop for real, like you don't want.
When you hoop for real and anybody's just like, oh, let's come shoot. And you haven't touched the ball in 30 years.
You missed that shot. They're like,
he's the main guy.
Exactly.
MJ's trash.
All those years of work.
Better than MJ.
11 seasons, 80 games.
All for one free throw in someone's backyard, right?
And he understands that.
Yeah. I mean, golly, it's a typical MJ, right? He switches the free throw, by the way.
Yeah.
So good on him.
He's competitive.
And then, you know, last night, there's the conversation about load management. And, you know, before we came in here, we already had a viral moment with you and Vince. And
as soon as he said it,
you knew.
We like, yo, you going viral, bro.
Pause.
Oh, I was crying watching that. I was like, he's about to say pardon the left.
I wanted to
NBC.
so bad. I wanted to so bad. Like, pardon the left. Yeah. I was like, huh?
Shout out Vince, man. That was crazy.
Shout out to VC.
That was crazy. Another dope post-game moment we saw was yourself and Nikola Jokic the other night, two Nuggets greats who also wore number 15 on the same broadcast. And I thought that was really special because, you know, well, talk to me. What did that exchange mean to you personally? You know, especially given your history with Denver and, you know, now being on the other side of media and talking to a guy like Jokic who, you know, you think Denver basketball, there's three people. It's Dikembe, to you, it's Jokic.
Yeah. It was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like when you playing, right, you can't take away what I did in Denver. Whatever it is what it is. This is a whole new thing. You know, that's like me being upset at Alex English before I came in. It's like, no, I want to embrace Alex English. I want to look up to Alex English. I want him to come in and come to practice and show me what's going on. It's similar to Jokic. I don't need to be in practice with him. I mean, he's one of the greatest players of all time. But I think the narrative could get misconstrued. Like I never had an issue with Jokic.
To a fan's eye, they're gonna see great Denver Nuggets player comes to Denver, wears 15.
Yeah.
Of course Melo's not gonna like him, right?
Yeah, of course. But I've never said that.
Right.
Right. So you made that up.
Yeah, I've never said that. Whatever my issues was with the people at that time.
Yeah.
It was at that time. You're talking about 16 years ago. So I don't have no qualms or issues with Joker. Like, I was excited to interview him. I'm like, oh shit, like I get to represent Denver in a sense too. Like, and talk to somebody who's playing for Denver, somebody who's wearing number 15. I had Vince wore number 15. So we had 3 number 15s part of that conversation. It was just all love. And I'm glad that I'm on this side now where I can give you respect and you can respect me.
Yeah.
right? And clear out all the nonsense and the bullshit that's in the middle. We can just respect each other as two men, because now you respecting me off of what I stand for and my journey in my career, as opposed to trying to respect me for all the in-between shit, all the narratives, all the things that people would say. So it felt good up there.
I think it's always different between the ball players, that brotherhood. Like, whatever.
Yeah, we just
people
we
say-
understand it. Like, we understand, man. Listen, man, we know what's going on. We know what you're thinking. We know how you respond and how you're going to respond, how you're going to react. We done seen it all between myself, Vince, and Mac. And even Maria, she plays. She understands the game. So we have that
Georgia
knowledge.
Bulldogs.
So you have to
All day.
respect the knowledge first, right? And then if you don't want to respect the person, that's cool. But respect the actual knowledge first.
Which, by the way, because usually before we come back on air, they're already set up or whatever, but he's just hearing them and, he can't see us.
Yeah.
Right.
And Melo's like, hey, it's Melo. And Joker's just smiling. Like, I haven't seen him smile all game. Like, he's so happy to just have a conversation with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just hyped to hear those guys in his ear. And I can't express how much or like how refreshing it is to have that. Like, again, like when we're in OKC and they're just like having a conversation with Shea, like these players respect them, and that goes a long way.
Yeah,
and the
big time.
answers they're going to get from current players is going to sound completely different than other things that we've heard before.
Have you felt like the difference in how players have accepted the new coverage in the league? Like, you've been in Oklahoma City, you've done a couple studio shows already. Like, do you feel like players getting hyped to be like, oh man, I'm talking to all four of these people?
I think the players were ready for whatever was going to be new and refreshing. Like, we are so lucky that we get to stand in a gap. Like, it just felt like there was a void. There was a need for some optimism, something that was exciting, like something that was going to change the narrative in a way. And we get to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a special place to be in. So, I talked to some players before we were going to come on air, but they were happy about it. They knew whatever we were going to do wasn't going to be some
Right.
We don't do
I
corny
said, we don't do mess.
corny shit.
No, you know what I mean? Like, it's not.
No corny shit. I'm going to say it for her. We don't do corny, we do corny shit over here.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact though, because I feel like I love the game, always love the NBA, but like you could tell like from fans, like there was just like a combination of a lack of respect for the game. There's a combination of like it's too much debating and just not even just you guys, the way Amazon's presented the game, like everybody has presented the game. Like, I'm learning stuff, I'm learning sets, I'm learning just mentalities of scorers and Hall of Fame players and what other Hall of Fame players and future Hall of Fame players will think. So I think that's been missing a lot. Like, sort of, we talked about it offline, like the Shield would never.
I was going to say, do you ever compare the
The Shield
NFL's the way the NFL's covered versus the NBA and notice a difference?
I will say, NFL does a hell of a job, I think, at storytelling and coverage and what they do. What we're doing is something totally different. It's like we're presenting the new way to watch the game or to experience the game, right? From the music, right? From the NBC logo in the right-hand corner, right? It's just the way it's presented.
Even the
it's
cameras
like food,
is just crispy.
Ain't no bullshit plate of food. No matter how good the food is, if it's a terrible presentation, you're going to think twice about it.
Yeah, for sure.
But if it's presented to you right, that make the food taste
To
even
me,
better.
it's just giving Sunday Night Football for every single NBA game.
Yeah.
Like, all the preparation and everything that goes into that show or Football Night in America, all those same things are being considered for every NBA game. So
And it's
imagine
amazing.
get that type of quality every single time you turn on the TV and watch the league. All it's going to do is grow the way that you feel about it.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think is going to happen.
You see it, man. You feel it.
It's
You
been
do.
noticed.
You
for
feel it.
sure.
Like we sat in Sunday night football, right? The whole day.
Y'all did. That was a long day. I was shocked. I was like, why are you still here?
Yo, we was
Go
there.
home. He was like, I'm going to watch. I'm like, no, you're not.
We was doing this on the game that day, right? We was just learning the operations and what goes on behind the scene. But even being in there, it feels elevated. Like the way that the game is presented, it feels elevated. The conversations feel elevated. You're not shooting shots. You're talking the game. You're talking about what just happened.
Right.
Right. You're not talking about shit that happened last week. You're talking about what just happened in that moment. And that makes it easier because now we can sit there and watch the game and then discuss it and talk about it as opposed to watching the week of games, which is harder for
Yeah.
for them. I'm glad I'm not in that position. I don't want to be in that position because that's very, very hard to do.
Yeah.
Because you have one game, you got to wait till all the games is over.
Yeah.
You have the last game.
We get to the studio like 11. Woo. We meet at noon. This is the day that they came in and saw.
Okay.
We basically watch all of the games, start at the 1 o'clock game. So you're just like trying to keep track of everything. By like 4, when the 4 o'clock games start, basically I go to hair and makeup, but the guys are still watching. We come back, we look at all the highlights of the games that are done at 5:30, and then we would like rehearse at 6. But the games are finishing at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By the time we're coming on air, there's probably like 3 or 4 games that are still live.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's a full day thing. Like we're not just showing up and being like, oh, did y'all
5
catch
PM.
that? No,
Yeah,
and the point of us being together is so I can hear what Melo thinks about the Warriors or what Devin thinks about the Patriots in this moment. So that when we have the conversation, like we've already been in full discussion about it for the last 2-3 hours or whatever.
It's amazing to watch.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think it's been evident, and you know, people have been watching the game. Like, just hey, man, just keep up the good work, y'all. Like, we like this game being treated with the reverence and respect it deserves. All right, and you guys have been doing a hell of a job. So,
Yeah,
pat yourselves on the back for that.
Mm-hmm.
Melo,
Thanks, guys.
no, I got you, brother. It's been a big week for you. You know, obviously, you know, 7 p.m. is back. Lots of things to talk about with our podcast. But in addition to that, the NBC debut, Knicks honoring you at you know, during the timeouts for your Hall of Fame induction. Cayenne doing his thing in his exhibition game in college. How are you even processing everything?
It's hard.
That's been going on in your life, bro.
Seriously.
You get a house of Melo down in Baltimore.
I
like-
just keep going.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a beautiful thing to be kind of honored and go to the Knicks game, and you know, they honor you not just as a New York Knick, but as a Hall of Famer, right? It's different being on the camera, being on the screen as once a Knick, always a Knick. But now you're on the screen as a Hall of Famer who represented all of this. So that was amazing to be a part of that. What else you say? I can't keep. There's a lot of shit happened.
The House of Melo open
So
in
that was
Baltimore.
beautiful. Now the House of Melo was beautiful in Baltimore, man. Big shout out to the city of Baltimore, because in the state of Maryland, because they everybody showed out. Like the mayor, the governor, like everybody.
What day
showed
was
out.
this? When did you have time?
It's Friday,
So
right?
you want me to tell you the schedule?
Yeah, take me through the week.
We leave Monday night. Monday,
Okay.
OKC,
Right.
right? We on OKC
Tuesday.
right? We leave Wednesday morning. I fly to New York, go to the game.
Yep.
They do the Jumbotron recognition. After the game, drive to Baltimore. The next day, open up House of Melo. Come back Sunday. Prepare for Monday. Tuesday. Here I am
And
Wednesday.
here we are.
Sheesh. And then Kai.
That's
Kai's
yeah.
game was on
the game.
Saturday?
Yeah.
And Kai's game was Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Baltimore to Syracuse.
There we go. You drove?
No, I couldn't make it.
Yeah, but we saw the highlights.
Flights got fucked up. I had to drive from Baltimore to DC to fucking Dulles to go to Buffalo.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, nah, come on, man. This is
aggressive.
Yeah.
But my
That is
point is,
aggressive.
it's you know, that's the story of my life, man. So I don't complain about it. You
But
know,
you,
it's
I mean,
shit that I love
you
to
would
do. Though.
have.
I love
blessings.
I know you would have loved to be there, but you saw your boy moving out
Yeah, I
there.
watched it. I watched it. You know, I watched it. I'm sending them notes and shit. Wake the fuck up.
Still early? Is he still
It was I'm kidding.
You're on a different type of freshman time than other freshmen.
Yeah, no,
so,
I'm kidding, man. My message to him was just like, bro, you've been thinking about this. You've been dreaming about this for the past couple months. You know, ever since you left high school, ever since you graduated. Here's your time to start something new. This is the beginning of something new. Don't put no pressure on you. Just go out there and play ball. Whatever the situation is, it is, and you handle it. And he came out good, man. He came out 10 points, 16, 17 minutes, played well.
Yeah.
You see little flashes. You know, it's about getting comfortable and developing. I don't want to see him at his best right now.
Right.
Right.
I want to see you at your best conference time, ACC tournament. Like, let's develop that way.
Okay.
I don't want to be top heavy on the front end.
As a mama with a 2-year-old who, if I'm 6'2", the daddy's 6'5", he better be 7 feet. How do you manage, like, he better be.
The chances is
I'm
high.
about to say,
I can palm a ball. You saw that last night.
Yeah, don't tell nobody the secret.
No. How do you manage, like, the push versus pull? You know what I mean?
It's difficult. It's very difficult. With my son, and even my daughters, like I just allowed them to just go and just do whatever you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to play ball, you want to play baseball, you want to go kick rocks, you want to skip rocks, whatever you want to do, just go and try to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to tell me when you're ready to learn, when you're ready to take something serious.
Yeah.
So, like my son, for instance, basketball was cool. He liked basketball. He didn't never love basketball, right? So I never forced basketball on him. I wanted him to play because I knew what it does. Team, you get to meet new people, you get to compete. You know, I wanted to force that competition, that competitive spirit in him. So you allow him to go through those processes, but I never no pressure. Like, if you have a bad game, there's no such thing as having a bad game at 10 years old. They don't never let nobody tell you having a bad game at 10 years old.
That's a good nugget to take
What are we talking about here? Like, how can you go and tell a kid, you had a bad game, you fucking terrible at 10 years old? You just can't do that.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of parents was looking at me like, he taking it too easy on his son. It's like, no, I'm allowing my son to breathe. I'm allowing him to develop. I don't know what my son gonna be. So the tug and pull is like, just let it happen.
Yeah.
Just enjoy it.
You got 10-year-olds everywhere like, Dad, the Hall of Famer said ain't no such thing as a bad game when you're 10.
There's no such thing as a bad game. There's no such, now you could teach,
Right.
but there's no such thing as a bad game
Right.
at 10 years old. Like,
You barely know what you're doing.
I like that,
you
though.
don't know what's going on at 10.
Come on, man.
You can't even process a bad game. Like,
Okay, I'm going to keep it together.
LeVar Balls
Keep
out
it together.
there.
I'm going to keep it together. I'm going to keep it
together.
together.
Guys, it's the beginning of the NBA season, and FanDuel is your home for live betting. So even if you missed the start of the game or want to ride a hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. Giannis absolutely smoked my Knicks, and he's been in full takeover mode this season with the Bucks. Rebounds, assists, points, whatever you want. He's been getting it. So if you see a PRA line under 45, I would hit the over on that. He's been unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, Victor Wembanyama has been putting up video game numbers already. I'm riding the over on his blocks until further notice, even for them scared guards that are afraid to go into the paint and just back out every time he's in there. He has been sending shots away. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join, because FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So just visit FanDuel.com/7PM to sign up today. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. Must be 21 or over and present in select states for Kansas in affiliation with Kansas Star Casino, or 18 and over and present in DC, Kentucky, or Wyoming. First online real money wager only, $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 1-800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts, or call 1-877-8HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY in New York.
The season's heating up, and DoorDash has a way to keep fans in their bag the whole way through. Whether you're watching for the highlights, the tunnel fits, or your fantasy squad, DoorDash makes it even more fun to be a fan this season. I love when brands actually get hoop culture right, and DoorDash nailed it with this one. They are the official on-demand delivery platform of the NBA, and they are leaning in heavy with something called the backdrop. So here's how it works. Every time an NBA player scores 50 points in a game, DoorDash drops 50% off your order with DashPass. And every time you cash in that 50% off, you're automatically entered for a chance to win the ultimate fan bag. Packed with gear, player-inspired drip, maybe even a tunnel jacket if somebody like SGA or Steph. The bag is deep. So look out for every time a player drops 50, then use promo code NBA50 the next day to get 50% off on DoorDash with Dash Pass and a shot at the big bag drop. DoorDash, in your bag all season long. Dash Pass members only, 50% off up to $10 a day after a 50-point game with promo code. Terms do apply. No purchase necessary. Ends April 13th. Open to legal U.S. residents 21 or older. Visit DoorDashinYourBag.com for full details and free entry method. Void in Alaska, Hawaii, and where prohibited. When the holidays start to feel a bit repetitive, reach for a Sprite Winter Spice Cranberry. And put your twist on tradition. A bold cranberry and winter spice flavors fusion. Sprite Winter Spice Cranberry is a refreshing way to shake things up this sipping season, and only for a limited time. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Let's get into some early NBA season takeaways. I wanted to ask about something else before we get into that. We talked about it becoming full circle with the Knicks and going home and stuff like that. There was lots of other conversations from people from that era. I don't know if you saw it yet or heard any of this yet.
I don't be into all that shit. I don't know what you're about to say. I mean,
that's what I'm bringing it to. I'm like,
I don't know what's going on
all right,
here.
So Phil Jackson put a book out, and apparently he said some things about like.
Was it good?
To you, I don't think it was really good. I think he said something along the lines of like the reason why his tenure didn't go well was because of you. Yeah. And to your credit, a lot of people stuck up for you.
I'm sick of these folks, man.
Wow. That was a stray.
This is what I dealt with my whole career.
Yeah.
You're going to learn as we go.
I've been there.
See, they've been through the fire with me already. Yeah. So we don't went through all the stories.
Yeah. We only 10 words in. You know, we only got two shows deep.
You're going to find out. You're going to find out.
Phil is bugged out, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing?
We all saw, diehard Knicks fan, we all saw the situation we were put in front of with Phil in charge. We all saw everything that sort of happened that I don't think really was under a lot of people's control. But it was kind of wild to read that, not knowing like, yo, man, like I remember you picking Frank Ntilikina over Donovan Mitchell. Like I remember you.
I was there.
Like trading away Shump for that. Like I wasn't here. I remember you trading Shump and JR for like pieces, you know what I'm saying? Like our core. Like I remember all of these. Like how was the person who actually like answered the bell and did what he was brought here to do was this guy. So that's why I was like, I thought it was something I should have brought up today, especially as it was happening.
It's funny to me, right? When you sit back and you reflect and you analyze all this, I really had to peel back the layers of this Knicks New York situation and really try to understand what was going the fuck on. When you dealing with power and people who want power and people who only dealt with power their own life, who only know how to deal with power their own life, if anything starts to challenge that power and bring awareness to that power, you disagree with. You don't fuck with it. You shy away. As a man, if I was that much of a hindrance to you, why didn't you have a conversation with me when I was there? Instead of bringing me in the office, showing me Michael Jordan clips of the triangle and telling me what not to do in the triangle because he did it wrong. This is shit that he told me. Right? Instead of doing that, let's just have a real man conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Melo, listen, I want to go in a different direction, right? The teams is already, we weren't good. Like, let's just be, I'm not no shot at my teammates, but like they know it too.
Of course, yeah.
We had a poorly structured teams, rosters those years. And you was at the helm of that. Nobody told you who to go get. You had this vision of wanting to play in a certain type of system, which is the triangle, which I love the triangle offense. At the time, it didn't fit the style of the NBA. We was a laughing stock of the NBA for being in the triangle. And I had to fight that. And I had to take those bullets. Not you, Phil Jackson. While I'm taking those bullets, you are in the stands tweeting, talking about Melo breaking the triangle.
That was crazy.
You
I
get what
remember
I'm
when
saying?
Phil was
Like,
on Twitter
this
too.
is the shit that I had to do.
Yeah.
I never spoke on him. I never spoke about him. I had probably 3 conversations with the band in his whole tenure.
Really? Man,
We didn't have a relationship.
Mm.
So if I was that much of a hindrance to you, you should have came to me and said it. Instead of telling me to bear with you. Rock with me, stay with me, I got you, bear with me, we gonna fix this, we gonna do. Okay, cool. I don't want that job. I don't want anything. Just tell me who I'm playing with. Tell me who's on the court with me, and that's it. So a lot of and I don't really like going back and
I know you don't.
But I have to because this ain't sweet over here. You're not gonna keep shooting shots over this way.
And I remember the convo we had when Kobe told you, like, yo, like, stop letting them kick your back in like that. Like Kobe's telling you that. So that's
because he understood what was going on.
If anybody knows what it's like to get your back kicked in by somebody.
Yo, bro.
I think he would know.
I'm a fan of the triangle offense. I think it's one of the most high-powered, efficient offenses, effective offenses ever created. You cannot put certain personnel in the triangle and just tell them to go figure the triangle out.
Right.
You cannot do that. You need certain guards. You need a certain big man. You need certain wings. You can't do that. You need a big and you need somebody who can slice in there and get to the block and create plays off the triangle, weak side, blind pigs. Like, this is what I was trying to do. But you can't put Derrick Rose in the triangle. That's just not what his game is. Jose Calderon you could put in the triangle. Can't put Derrick Rose in the triangle. So this is what's happening. This is what was happening over there. And it was a fight.
Yeah.
I fought for the team. I fought for everybody on my team. Everybody. No teammate can tell you I've never fought for them. Yo, let's just give it a try. Come on, fuck this shit. We don't want to run this shit anyway, but let's buy in. Let's see if it happens. If we buy in, let's see what happens. Fucker win 30 games. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm the bad guy.
That's crazy. He's still trying to sell books off that.
Come on, man.
That's actually that's
like,
wild.
I done sat in your office with you know, with candles lit. And we done had real Zen conversations. You know, we had Zen moments. Like, now you want to talk some dumb shit? Go sit down, man. And this is why. This is why. This younger generation don't respect the former guys in other generations. Right? That's why this is the disconnect. Just do what you do, Phil. You know, you know what happened, you should have came out there and coached.
Yeah.
Instead of send your ass up there in the stand, come down here and coach. You want to coach the triangle, you want to teach the triangle, come down here and coach. And see what you can do. But you know what? The team wasn't good enough for you to come down from upstairs to come down in and coach. Because you don't coach bullshit teams. You get what I'm saying? So it's I know the game. I know what's going on.
I'm glad you wrapped it around back to.
Come on.
He said it with his
the
chest.
generational. I mean, hey,
I like that.
It's 7 p.m., man. We say everything with our chest.
Come on.
But I like the way you brought it back around to the generational divide because I think that's what you guys have done really well.
Thank you.
On NBC is being like, yo, like we're not going to be the old haters on TV talking about what these guys ain't doing and all that type of shit. Like, no, we've no disrespect. We've heard that for a long time.
But we give love. Like Sam Presti, we spent a whole conversation on him because he's done it the right way.
Of course,
you know, and the research that he does in
Phil. I'll tell you.
No, we did not.
We're not.
We will not.
We are not speaking on that man.
Done.
And on that note, let's pivot.
Got your back there. No graphics, no nothing. No nothing. He does.
We're gonna use
the
this
record
outline, the
books.
shadow.
Just nothing.
That's it.
There'll be some vintage footage, you know, some Lakers and Bulls highlights. Shout out Phil though. Let's pivot to the league currently. Got a couple games in the books. Wemby, Luka, Giannis, OD to start the season. VJ Edgecombe, I mean, my goodness, there's just incredible talent around the entire league. Let's take a quick look. Melo, Maria. I'll ask Maria first. Any team or player that has surprised you early on in the season?
Ooh,
Not surprised. I think because, and this might just be recency bias, because
the season just started. It's all recency
I know,
bias.
it's all recency, but
she's fresh off the desk, by the way.
fresh off the desk. But just because we just watched the Bucks,
Yeah.
and the way Giannis was playing and talking about this my shit, this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it seemed like, I think Melo said it too while we were on the desk. He was like, nah, he looks like he's possessed, like the way he's playing.
Mm-hmm.
The way Ryan Rollins stepped up in that game too. And so I think we haven't talked about Milwaukee that much.
Right.
Like we just, everybody else, like let's talk about the Knicks. We're talking about OKC. We're talking about everybody else, and we just been Xing them out, and they still have Giannis. So it's not a surprise. It's just like I would like them to re-enter our group chat.
I mean, I think they made a heavy statement on national television on Peacock. I think the addition of Miles Turner, I think that was very slept on, because I think Giannis always plays well with a great stretch five.
Absolutely.
And Miles Turner is a great stretch five. He gives Giannis some space to sort of operate in there. And like guys like Rollins and Cole Anthony, who I think is getting like a nice opportunity to really be a lead guard. And they did all that without KPJ.
Yep. Kuz was defending.
Kuz
was out.
Kuzma had Kuzma had cat in the hell yesterday. I was upset.
I was like, okay.
But they were definitely a pro. What about you, Melo? What team or player has surprised you early on in the season?
Golden State.
Yeah,
I'm recency
bias. Fresh off the desk.
But I would say Golden State, man, like they really have something to prove. Like those older guys, like they understand the game, they understand how to play, they understand how to win, and they understand what it takes to win. And they holding those young guys accountable, but they also letting those young guys go out there and hoop too and be a part of the actual.
What about Jonathan Kuminga, man? He's looking. He looked like he took a little step this offseason.
Boy, he's a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. Like he's gonna be.
I love him though. I mean, his energy and what he brings, man, is they need that to go along with Draymond and Jimmy. Those three guys will really help Steph be able to do what he needs to do.
Do you think they got that look in their eye this year?
They got a bounce.
Yeah. Yep. I think so.
You know, you can look at somebody, he a ball player, she a ball. They got that bounce. Like they walk like a ball player. They walk in like they are ready to go. And we seeing that.
The Philadelphia 76ers. Yeah. They've been extremely surprising. I think Tyrese Maxey's leading the league in scoring right now.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid only playing like 20, 25 minutes a game, but still being very productive out there. And VJ Edgecombe has just exploded onto the scene in his first couple of games in the NBA. I think he's averaging, 23, 24 a game or something like that. And not even just the points, just the way he plays.
Yeah.
It's must-see TV basketball. That backcourt, that VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey backcourt, and then you're adding Quentin Grimes and Jared McCain. Also, if PG can give you something, if Embiid and that load management comes
PG can give you something that's crazy.
I don't know where he's at.
If he can give you something that's crazy.
If PG could come onto that Sixers team and give you anything close to what PG was, the Sixers terrify me. I'll say that right now. Yeah, you did. And I was asleep. I was asleep because I was like, lots of injuries.
No, you just biased.
I'm biased. I'm a Knicks fan, obviously. Like, I don't want to give no Atlantic Division teams any love. I'm like, we should smack all of them. But I think Edgecombe's way ahead of schedule.
We had him on a graphic, and it was like only Jerry Stackhouse had scored more points than him in his like first 3 games or something like that. And it was like Jordan and
Wilt was
there too. Look at the names he's with.
It was one more in there, but that was a list.
It was a crazy list. But I mean, my God, like I love, and not just the way he plays, like I know we don't get a lot of these stories, but we talked about in the podcast, like, you know, he's low-key a trench baby too, right? Like there's not a whole ton of...
He's a Bahamian trench baby.
Playing on friggin', waste baskets to learn how to play the ball.
Yeah, they told him he lived on a generator.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean...
But you move different, though, when you're, like, fueled by that.
For sure. And you can kind of see it on TV. It pops out the screen. It's like, yo, he is playing to eat. Like, you could tell he played basketball because, like, this is how I'm going to eat.
100%.
And the way he attacks the rim, the way he jumps out the gym, that dude is unbelievable. So we talked about VJ Edgecombe, but I think all the rookies have made some sort of impact on the league so far. Cooper Flagg has shown signs of greatness while having early ups and downs, and now he's a little banged up, but quietly, friend of the show, Dylan Harper, came over here. I had a strong start with the San Antonio Spurs. What are y'all seeing from this new class of rookies so far?
They here.
Yeah.
Like they making their name, they making their way. And it's early. You know, this is the first 5 games of the season, but I like the energy and the mindset and the way that they approaching this game.
Mm-hmm.
Because the game is younger now. So they looking at guys like, man, he only a year, 2 years, 3 years ahead of me. I'm right there. So they coming in with a little chip on their shoulder. And I love that part about it.
It seems like they're all dudes too that actually really do love ball.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you can tell, or like you'll hear a story like, well, he don't really, I mean, he's doing it. He's got the talent. I just don't feel like that's not this rookie class, you know, at least the ones we're talking about right now.
I think the one thing we hear a lot about Cooper is that like he's ultra competitive. They don't even talk about like his skill set. Like he's a competitive kid. And you would think that's, oh, well, they're all competitive.
Yeah.
Like, nah, like it's not like that all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's
like
not.
that.
And he wants to learn. Like he's trying to pick up something new every day.
Right,
like that's,
right.
He'll say that.
Man, he's been really good to watch. And I think a question that sort of answers both, just teams that has surprised and rookies and all that type of stuff. San Antonio Spurs, man. Like Wemby, you said it in the first episode of the season, like he's going to be the MVP this year. The Spurs have a combination of greatness and youth that I think, you know, probably is only rivaled by what, the Oklahoma City Thunder? I mean, from Harper, Stephen Castle, when De'Aaron Fox gets back, and Wemby just...
What happens when De'Aaron Fox gets back?
That's a good question.
That's like, I really want to know.
goes to the bench.
Mm.
De'Aaron Fox steps in, and the same flow happens.
Okay.
They actually going to be faster.
They are going to be unbelievably fast when Fox
They're
is
going to be
in there,
better.
man.
Like that tandem of Fox and Wemby in a pick and roll and any type of set that they have together. Because Fox have a training camp, have a summer, had an opportunity to learn Wemby, learn San Antonio's system and what they want from him. So it's only going to help them.
Yeah.
I think they're a playoff team this year.
I think they make noise in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think they said
they're a
somebody,
playoff team.
whatever 8 was in there last year, somebody giving up a spot. Like San Antonio's going to be in there.
What would you have done if you were on the court with Wemby against him? Like, I just want to know what it would actually be like.
It's easier said than done, man. I'll probably just be super aggressive, super physical with Wemby. It's super physical. Like,
I mean, we've seen Zion attack him.
Yeah, not even attacking him.
Yeah.
Like, super physical when he got the ball, or he going to set a pick, or he running around. It's like I'm telling my guys, yo, if he come through this paint, we cracking him. Like it's just, you know what I mean? Like it's like for real. Like it's I know you can't chuck no more. You can't chuck no more through the paint.
Yeah.
But there's ways you could do it, and you can get around it. So I'm telling my power forwards, I'm telling my big men, like, yo, listen. We're going to fuck him out tonight. Like, we're going to make him work.
That's just what we're going to have to do.
We're going to make him work. We're going to make him earn this 30, 15, 12, 6, and 5. Like, we're going to make him earn this.
You're going to leave with a couple bruises.
It ain't that much you could possibly do. He can shoot over you. He can do whatever he wants. He actually knows how to play the game.
Right.
But I would probably just be super physical with him.
Man, you said it before you started. Definitely easier said than done.
Yeah, it's easier said than done. I'm not
listen, he broke the matrix. he was like, oh, okay.
Unbelievable.
It's a video game.
I mean, I don't we said this on the season premiere where it's just like it's hard to compare him to anybody because we really have not seen anybody be so good at that height with all of those skill sets. And like one time a game, he does something that makes you go like, I've never seen somebody do that before.
I will say, we're seeing a Giannis type of mold with a different skill set, with a top level skill set. Giannis was small like that when he came, skinny, frail when he came in. Now look at him. We're seeing that. If Wemby starts filling out the way Giannis feels, filled out.
I don't know.
Because you're talking about somebody who's 7, whatever.
6.
Right? You haven't even really like physically grown into your body. No matter how much work you do, you haven't physically grown into your body at 20 years old. How old is Wemby?
What, 23? 22? It can't be that.
He haven't really physically built out yet.
Nah. And the thing,
so when he get to the point where he's like, he's relentless in the weight room, like a mentality like Giannis has, and like approaching the game.
He's low key got that. Like he
physically, I'm saying physically,
when his body actually allows
him to shoulders start expanding, and he can It's over. We're seeing something that we've never, ever seen before. I mean, I ain't see Wilt. Maybe y'all saw Wilt. Anybody seen Wilt?
I seen some highlights.
But we're taking somebody who can run fast, who can jump high, who can shoot the tray, who can dribble, who can block shots, who can pass, who can defend.
Isn't the timing perfect though?
Yeah.
Like it's like what the league needs right now in this moment.
Yes. I feel like he's like basketball Shohei Ohtani.
You know what I mean?
Where it's just like you got two guys where it's just like,
that's a good one.
I've never seen anything like this before.
I've never seen Ohtani before.
Insane. It's
about that? Wait. Can we go back to the sports equinox when it was like Monday Night Football? We had the game. It was like 11 NBA games. I think Wemby was playing. Like everything was happening at the same time.
Everything was happening at the same time. Patrick Mahomes was playing football.
Like, what are we doing? Right.
Just doing ridiculous things. Freddie Freeman walk off at 3 a.m. Like, just unbelievable. I watched some wrestling earlier that day too. It was everything happening.
We love October. Thank you.
We love October. We love our sports, man. It's the best.
So with that being said, picking back up where we left off last week with one of our new recurrent segments in season 3. This is the Run the Ones. Like we said last week, Run the Ones is a cross-era hypothetical segment. Let me say that again. I'm fucking up on purpose, but like, hypothetical segment. The key word is hypothetical here. It's not about who's the better NBA or 5-on-5 player. It's about who runs the court in a 1-on-1 battle.
So Maria, Melo, we're doing Run the Ones with a little twist this week.
Okay.
It's the NBC Crew edition.
Oh.
All right, let's get to it. And our first matchup.
Can I be crystal clear? I'm not going to not choose my crew.
Well, you never know. I don't know.
They don't send me this type of teams and shit.
I was about to say, like, I don't know what the list
surprising
is.
me over here and shit.
Okay, all right.
So you may never know.
You can.
I haven't even seen the list
I got to keep the team together.
Okay, I haven't even seen the list yet.
Anybody who plays 2K, teammate chemistry up. Teammate chemistry up.
It matters.
Green.
All right, let's go with, I like this one. Jason Tatum versus Orlando T-Mac. Who runs the ones?
This says we actually, so Maria, we're doing the Run the Ones.
No, you I say T-Mac. Orlando T-Mac.
Orlando T-Mac?
Orlando T-Mac.
Orlando T-Mac.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm going to keep my bias too. I'm taking Orlando T-Mac. I'm not picking Jason Tatum on anything. Not yet. Not yet. I'm sorry. I'm a Knicks fan. What you want me to do? I hope he gets better, though.
Don't hate
I hope he heals up.
I'm not hating. I hope he only coming from the Knicks love.
Right. I hope he here.
We understand.
He heals up. He's great. Oh, this is a good one.
That's a good one.
Anthony Edwards versus Air Canada Vince. Golly. Can you imagine?
Oh, shit.
Can you imagine? Oh, man. To me,
this is Maria, sir.
I mean, I was going to pick Ant. There's a little bit of an Atlanta bias built into this, too.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I was about to say, it only took us 2 picks for you to go completely.
I know, I changed completely. I went back to my roots.
Right back to the
Air
squad.
Canada Vince was
the greatest in-game dunker ever. Probably just best dunker ever.
It's hard, man.
But we're talking one-on-one.
But we're talking one-on-one basketball.
One-on-one.
Oh, one-on-one basketball?
One-on-one basketball.
One-on-one basketball.
I would go with Ant. Yeah, I think I'll take Ant.
I would go with Ant.
Yeah, no offense to Vince.
Yeah, I would go with Ant. In a one-on-one kind of, yeah.
I agree.
This is what we doing.
Sorry, Vince. We love you. Yeah.
Hey, Champ. Come on, Champ. Come on, VC. Come on,
we
VC.
love you.
I think Ant got that thing in him where if we're
what
doing
the fuck, bro?
that is
thing?
kind of crazy. That was wild.
I don't like this show anymore.
I'm gonna say the why, bro. I'm gonna try to say the why.
Where's it at?
Edwards,
where is the thing?
Ant Edwards plays the game in a way that if I see him one-on-one with somebody, I'm always going to pick him.
Technical foul, bro.
Flagrant.
And came into the game as a, like he came into this era of one-on-one isolation play.
Yeah.
So he, that's what he's been accustomed to. Whereas Vince came in at playing the right way. He come from Dean Smith and all of that. Like he's coming to play the right way. So they kind of learned the game, I would say.
Yeah.
One's built for one-on-one. What?
And yeah. I only said that because they put Y up there.
Yeah, they're same.
They wanted a Y.
No disrespect. I mean, hey,
we wasn't gonna get your Y because
you lost your privileges.
We had to move on. You could hit Vince with that last night. I gotta get it.
Right along.
It's all good.
This isn't even close.
That's for you, brother.
Yeah, this next one is not
even close.
It's not a close one. Cade Cunningham versus Nuggets Melo. I'm taking Nuggets Melo.
Nuggets Melo.
Yeah,
No offense,
yeah.
Ooh, funny
Who
story.
you taking?
Take me, man.
I'm taking me. I'm taking
One-on-one guy, man. Phil fucking mad at me right now for being one-on-one.
There's not many people I'm taking one-on-one over Melo, man. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. And I love Cade. He gave the Knicks some serious work.
Do you remember that
playoffs.
Sports Illustrated cover you had? It was like so young, so good.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you had a Nuggets uniform. That was on my wall.
Yeah.
At home. I had T-Mac on my wall. I used to wear T-Mac shoes, but that cover was on the wall
It's
too.
crazy,
That's good to know, man.
Yeah. I said I would never tell you, but you should know that.
I love over here.
Yeah, you know, it's like manifestation when you're like 15.
I love it. I love it.
I had the Melo Jay-Z ESPN cover.
Oh, did you really?
Oh man, that
my
was so
whole
cool.
walls, everything was on the walls. Like I put
You had the old like MTV raps.
Yeah,
and all-
you couldn't see the wall. Like you
Word
couldn't see
Up.
the color, the
all the
magazine.
word up pictures.
I used to cut out. I think it was an eBay magazine where it was like Jordan, and it was like 9 different things, and it was like Love Is, and it was like.
So eBay
Oh, yeah,
used to
I
do
remember
the
that
Do you
one.
remember the like
campaigns back in the
spreads?
day.
Yes.
I cut them all out, put it all up on the wall.
Shout out to eBay.
That's when we had
man.
good publications.
Remember
man.
eBay?
Shout out
East
Slam,
Bay.
East Bay.
East Bay.
Shout out to
You
East
had to
Bay.
like call and buy. I don't know if we were using the internet. I don't know how we got the shoes.
Shout out to East Bay.
I
Shout out
never
to
got-
eBay
I never
too.
got the
Fuck
The
shoes.
you.
I
kids
was
will
just-
never understand.
I'll just bring East Bays to school just to have them. I wouldn't even cop the sneakers. I was like, I got the new
It's
East,
East
Bay.
Bay.
They give you hella deals on there though.
Facts. Let's go. Oh, this is a good one right here. We're taking 05-06 Kobe versus 90-91 Mike. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This is both of their
05
scoring peaks.
06
for both of these
Kobe.
players. We're talking about
90-91 Mike was
81-point Kobe
totally different. Like
versus unguardable 35 a game.
Y'all not
Mike.
gonna catch me saying anything. It's Mike.
Take a mic, son.
Take a
I'm
mic.
sorry.
I just 90-91 Mike was different.
It's different. It's
He
very
was
different.
And he was just like starting to be refined at that point in
Yeah.
time.
That was
the winning streak right
lowest the keys. I love that version of Mike the best because that was around the time where people thought like scoring couldn't win.
there. Yeah.
And like he was like, oh, he's just a scorer. He can't do anything else. He's like, all right, watch this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get buckets and I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you know, did he win defensive player of the year that year also or something like that? Like
90-91?
wild season that year. So I mean, no disrespect to Kobe, obviously,
Yeah.
81 points.
05,
Right.
05-06 Kobe was different.
He was different, but I think, you know, obviously this is a one-on-one conversation, but Kobe had to shoot it 30, 40, 50 times a game just for that team
Yeah.
to be competitive. Whereas Mike was doing that and they were playing for championships and, you know what I mean, playing the Lakers. And
One-on-one though, bro.
but one-on-one?
That might
been
be the
great,
best
though.
one-on-one game right there of all time.
Of all
05,
time.
06 Kobe,
Golly.
90-91 Mike.
Man, I pay any amount of money to watch that. But I'm taking Mike by a
I'm gonna do that on
Like
2K.
small
I'm
hair.
gonna try create that on 2K. Watch. I have some footage for you.
Hell yeah. All right, we know NBA players typically do spots and maybe 2 or 3 dribbles max. And what are your favorite rules when it comes to one-on-one? Make it, take it, 2s and 3s, game to 11. Like when you
twos
It's ones and twos.
it's ones
It's ones and twos. It's make it,
obviously.
take it.
Yeah,
ones and twos, make it, take it.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you like playing? When's the last time you had a full court one-on-one?
I like spot. I used to love it. That was one of my favorite drills to do.
Yeah.
Full court one-on-one.
Okay. What was the?
I was a
rules
rhythm guy. I need
Mhm.
to, so I one-on-one full court is how you get in shape.
there? Mm-hmm.
But 3 dribbles max, maybe 2 dribbles max.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted 1 dribble max, like we played
Mhm.
1 dribble max.
Did
Now
you
you
like-
really
That's
get the
crazy.
chance to see
Mm-hmm.
who gonna say. I'm gonna sit out this one.
All right. When's the
Y'all
last
got
time?
this one?
I might be. This might be a geographical question, but I don't know what y'all call it and however y'all play it. When's the last time you played 21? Or
Of
it's just
course,
like
21.
Yeah, 21
Bunch
is,
of guys.
21 is
Yeah,
universal.
okay, all right.
20 people on the court, one
yeah,
ball.
get the ball. When's the last time you played 21? Like, what's the
been
rules y'all
forever.
play with?
The
Like,
last time I
miss at-
played
miss at
21?
20, do you go back to 7, like 7 points
17,
down, all
for
that
sure,
type of
yeah.
stuff?
You gotta work.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta work your way.
Okay.
back. We had a game called 50,
Okay.
Mm, no, no,
about
that one.
fives. Like every bucket was at 5, and then you check up at the end.
Got you.
Mm.
Got you.
Right, so it's like
Yeah.
just like almost throw up tackle.
What they call it? Kill a man with the ball? That's what we
Everything is
call
5
it.
points.
And I enjoy it.
And you go to 50, you get to 50, and whoever's on the court,
Mm-hmm.
it's elimination at that point in time.
Maria, what kind of hooper were you,
Play
man?
that.
Like, were you more of a
Like a small forward.
small forward post
Yeah, so
player?
midi, like very mid range.
Okay.
So you was like Mikal Bridges.
100%. I played every game too.
Oh shit! No low managers. So
every time I can slide that in. Every time I can slide that in.
We love it. So to close out the runs, I want to know, Maria, who's your GOAT one-on-one player?
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
100%. I mean, he's my GOAT player, just all time, everything. We lived in Chicago for 10 years when I was growing up. I mean, I was born in '87, so still a little young to catch prime Mike, but it was the Bulls.
But he was still kind of like Santa Claus
100%
at that point, right?
Yeah.
It's like, not a real guy.
Yeah.
We got another segment. This is a new one.
Yeah, this is new. All right.
This
Trying to
is-
sit here,
see,
look at
this
y'all
was
trying to see how
hard.
to explain this one right here.
Well, we got another segment for y'all. This one's called In the Lab. Throughout the season, I'll be highlighting young players that I love to get in the gym with, break their game down a little, and give them that Hall of Fame eye test. What they do great, things we will work on, and what I think could take them from being great to generational. So we're kicking it off with Cade Cunningham. There was some talk over the summer about us getting some work in, so let's talk about it right now at 7 p.m. What I already see in his game, what I want to help sharpen when he really hit the lab, and what could unlock that next level for him.
All right, Melo. So what do you see in Cade's game that's already great that he doesn't need to work on?
His feel, like the feel of the game, his flow of the game. I think what we're seeing with Cade, like he's starting to understand. We talk about the white hat on this show. Like he's starting to understand that he's wearing the white hat and he's running that organ. He's running, that's his team. So with that comes confidence. With that comes responsibility too. But if I'm just working with you one-on-one with Cade, I would definitely get him into that mid-range. Because he's a big guard. He's a tall, strong guard, like who you can't speed him up. He got his own pace. So you could teach him a lot. And he had the foundation of good footwork.
Can you explain why I feel like every time we talk to players from a certain generation and we see a great young player, almost 90% of the time it's like, when he learns that mid-range, he's going to be
Because you know why?
unstoppable.
You know why? You go through phases throughout your career. And it's rare that we see whole careers, right? So that's why we fall in love with MJ so much, because we see him go through the phases of from 84 to 90, what type of player he was.
Right.
Then you see the first three-peat, what type of player he was. Then he stopped and come back, do another three-peat. You see a whole nother player. So we get a chance to talk about MJ from different levels of development. And when I look at a young player or somebody in the league right now, I want to see that. I want you to come in the game like a bat out of hell. I want you to come and you to utilize your energy and go out there and establish who you are.
Yeah.
But then what's going on? But that's what it's for. You're supposed to establish who you are your first 3 years. Then after that, we can see what type of player you are. Now I think Cade has an opportunity. Look, obviously it's working. And come out and say, look, I'm going to see MJ, man, and get to the mid-post. I'm tired of playing at the three. I'm tired of playing one-on-one. I'm tired of doing all this work. Let me dumb the game down, get to the spot. People just don't want to accept it. That spot, that's coming back. Now, the mid-range is coming back.
I hope so.
I believe so.
Keep it alive. Keep it alive.
Yeah, I'm from the era of take the best shot.
Okay.
Right? So if I come off a pick and I see daylight or I see a big man underneath of the basket in the paint and I got a free throw pull-up, I'm going to shoot the free throw pull-up. Now that's considered a bad shot or an inefficient shot.
How do you feel about analytics in general?
I think analytics should only be used with certain players.
What
because
type of
what
player?
what is analytics going to do for me? Or what is analytics going to do for a LeBron or a KD or a Kyrie or like Luka? Like these guys shoot the ball whenever they want. They shoot 25, 30 shots.
Right.
So you expecting that person to shoot
So
50,
it's like the
60%
third, fourth,
on shooting 32 shots? It's like, no, that's not going to happen. I can get 32, 35 points this game. We win, but the analytics can be bad. Right? So it's like, what's the balance? Now, the analytics should be used on when you're scouting a player. Can he shoot from the corner? What does he shoot from the corner? Right? What is his spots on the court? Right? Those are the analytics that I like to look at. If he goes left, what's his percentage of shooting going left? What is percentage of shooting going right? What is his spots? Show me his spots. Show me those numbers. That's how I like to use analytics.
So you believe that like a star player or a player who's the offense sort of revolves around, analytics don't necessarily matter. Like it should be like the coach getting the best out of that player, and the analytics should be for the players that fit in to their strengths.
Because so in the game, right? And a lot of times it doesn't show up on the stat sheet, right? Let's take somebody like a Miles Turner. Because he's recent and we've been watching the game. A lot of shit he does on the court don't show up on the stat sheet, right? So, but when you look at it from an analytical standpoint, if you didn't watch that game, you're like, damn, Miles Turner ain't do shit. Look at the stat sheet. I'm like, no, you got to watch the game you have a feel for the game. You have the eye test. I'm good with analytics, but you still have to have a feel and the eye test to the game too.
All right, so let's circle back to Cade, Melo. When you talk about getting in the lab with someone, like I think Giannis also said he wanted to mix it up with you, but somebody like Cade, what does that actually look like? Is it film work? Is it drills? Is it just like...
Nah, I'm not a drill guy. I'm not a drill guy.
Yeah.
It's more understanding the game. So we'll sit down and watch some clips. So we'll watch some film and sit down and just watch how to really, truly operate in these small spaces, because he's starting to get a lot of attention on him. And they starting to shrink the court on him. They don't care who's shooting the three. They stop Cade. So now you get in between that middle game. Now we can work. So watch some film, and then we just going out there and do what we do at that point. Can't tell you what the shit that we gonna do.
You can't go in the lab. You can't be in the lab.
Man, you can't go in the lab.
You gotta pay the fee, I guess.
Right.
I love somebody like Kay I like working with people who already have a foundation.
Yeah.
Some type of flow, some type of rhythm, some type of footwork. Now you could just build on that. I can't teach you how to move your puppies. Like I can't teach you.
Are you saying you've been in the lab? You've been in the lab and had that happen before?
Somebody teaching me?
Yeah, no, someone didn't have footwork?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. I'm assuming you're not going to say
yes, twin. Yes, twin. Yes, twin. Yes.
I was walking around by twin.
I'll look at you, especially this in the lab segment, sort of like how big men look at Hakeem, where it's like, I need to go to Hakeem to figure out this last part of my game so I can take it to the next level. I think Michael Porter Jr. here was a couple of weeks ago. And I know, I haven't worked out yet, but he said like, yo, I go on YouTube. I know I'm going to get different shots in Brooklyn, and I don't want to do all this working to get these shots off. I watched a lot of Melo tape to kind of see how he got to his spots and where I can score without exerting all this energy. So I'm going to have the ball in my hand a lot. Like, have you sort of like, do you kind of see yourself as that sort of mid-range sort of?
I don't mind it. I don't
something like that.
I go for my experience, right? I go for my experience. I can teach you shit that I know works. And if I could give you one or two things that can help enhance your game, then I would do it. If you want to come shoot a fadeaway, if you want to learn how to do a step, you want to learn how to face up jab shot, it's certain things I would give certain people, right? Like Giannis, I would give Giannis something that he could really be effective with. But it could be difficult because he don't already have the foundation. Like Giannis is being built. Like he built his whole shit up like piece by piece, which is respectable. Cade already have the footwork. Cade already have the flow and the rhythm and the bounce that you can work with.
Do you think a guy like Cade needs to come off the ball more to be more effective?
Eventually he would get there.
Yeah.
Again, this Cade, third year, fourth?
I want to say fourth year.
Cade fourth year. Like he's going to get there. He's going to get there. And when he get there, it's
going to be good.
It's going to be good.
I mean, brother's already pretty damn good.
It already is.
So now that we done with, what was that, in the lab?
I was in the lab.
I like
good
that.
job.
I like
Tim.
that segment. That's a good one.
I fuck with in the lab. Good job.
Y'all so cute.
We have a special segment on this show called the 7 p.m. moment. This moment refers to that point in your life, be it personal or professional, where you're at a fork in the road, where going this way or that way will set you down a very specific path. So you have to be locked into like whatever you decide to do.
Yeah.
What was your 7 p.m. moment?
My former employer. It was the decision to make a change. If you would have asked me, and they did, there's a questionnaire that I had to fill out for volleyball when I was in high school, or in college, a junior. It said, what do you want to do? And it was like ESPN reporter. That's it. Like that was the dream. And I think when I made the decision to come over to NBC, like I had to believe in that, like make that decision and go with it. But at the end of the day, like if you feel like I just felt like I wasn't getting served, there was nothing else to learn. Like we've all been in a situation where it's like, man, I really utilized every little bit of this opportunity. What I want to do now is see if I can take all that and make it flourish elsewhere. So I think when I made that decision, I had to be 110% locked in, because otherwise it wouldn't have worked here. I would have had a bad attitude, wouldn't have wanted to do anything. I wouldn't have seen the light in like working the Olympics or having an opportunity. When I came over, I was working under Tarico like that. I wasn't hosting the show. We used to say we were at the kiddie desk. It would be me and Chris Sims on the side set, like doing our little show. And so you can get down in those moments because you're taking what feels like a step back, but you're just moving different. You're not moving backwards. You're moving different. And so I felt like that was a big, huge turning point. And my hand was forced a little bit. Like sometimes it takes, like I think God had to take everything out. Like you were saying, I've had to peel back all the layers on all of that and be like, okay, like that's why you ended up over here. But it's 110% worth it.
Yeah, it was definitely, I remember just watching that whole situation sort of unfold in front of the world. Like, you know, I think the timing of it was just so big because obviously, you know, being not just a woman in sports, but a Black woman in sports, having those opportunities, and then the way everything sort of unfolded in front of the world, like that could have went. We could have never heard from you. There's a lot of people we don't hear from again.
The last thing someone told me at my former employer was like, "You'll never be seen on TV again."
Where she is on 7 p.m. right now, baby. Sunday night, you know they FNIA over there. Like, this is where she at. Monday night Peacock, Tuesday night NBC Peacock. Now she everywhere.
Can't miss her now. You know? Whoever said that thing.
That's what.
But shout out to the current employee, because for them to see that in you, right? To see that and recognize that, and to say we gonna bring her over here because we understand what she brings.
But oh, by the way, I've thought about this too. When you grow up in a situation, it's harder to see. Just like if you have your child, it's hard to see how much taller he got, and then like you go to someone else and you're like, oh my God, he's getting so big. I grew up there. Like I spent 10 years there, so it's hard to be like, oh, there's a star power here now, where like someone else can be like, we see it and we want it, and that's it. You know what I mean? So that, I think that was a big difference too.
I want to ask a mom question.
Oh, like, do it.
Yes, I do.
I love a mom question.
You know, a lot of women in sports, especially in media and professionals, they always feel like it's either hard to balance it or you got to choose one over the other. I guess it's more of a two-part question. How have you sort of navigated being a mom and still being wildly busy and still being able to do all these high-level shows? And two, you know, just how did being a mom change the way you approached the job? I feel like, you know, when you just, you know, on your sort of end, how did that sort of change for you? When you became a mom?
Number one, like numero uno, you can do it. Like, hands down. It's going to take some support. It's going to take it's hard. Like I will say it's hard. We finished our 3 a.m. show. I went to sleep at 4 a.m. Like my son's going to wake up at 7:30 no matter what, you know? And I'm still going to be on 7 p.m.
That's right.
Shout out.
But I had to go through IVF to have a baby. So I always knew I was going to have a child. But for me, that meant that like the day that I first hosted our Football Night in America show, you know, on my own, I had an IVF appointment in California right before that.
Wow.
The day before the day I met Jason Garrett on set and we did our first Hall of Fame game, I was flying back from my first transfer that had failed, actually. It ended up failing. But like women are going through these things, you know what I mean, in real time. Like I was fully pregnant through a college football Night in America season, made it to week 15, was literally having contractions on a set the week before I had my baby the next week. You know what I mean? Like, but we can do it. Like I've never felt more empowered no one can tell me anything. Like no one can walk in a room and be like, well, Maria, you can't really do that or that wasn't good. I'm like, nah, like I've made a child for 9 months and gone out of my way to get him here. And oh, by the way, I took my 6-month-old to Paris and I breastfed him the whole time and I was pumping on the boat. You know what I mean? Like whatever it takes. Like you just realize that and every time I'd be like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to do the Olympics. And you just do it. Like it just always ends up working out. It's just like waking up, putting one foot in front of the other. Pat Summitt used to always say, left foot, right foot, breathe. And like being a mom in this life, that's all it is. Like every day I'm like left foot, right foot, breathe. Is he sick today? Is he doing good? Did he smile? I'm fine. I mean, get in the car, got a great nanny. You know what I mean? Like you're constantly trying to work it out and fit it together, but it's made me a better person on television. I used to live and die by a broadcast. If I said something wrong or like wasn't good, I'm like, I'm never going to be on TV again. It's never going to work. I'm like, I don't care. Like I could, Melo, say whatever you want to say, child. We got to do this show. This kid, right? Okay, like he's still going to need me.
Right.
It takes the edge off of that. Like I still want to be great, but I want to be great for a different reason. Like I want to be great for him, and what he's going to view is no matter what. If my mom shows up, like that's showing love.
Yeah.
So that's just changed the way I view it.
That's powerful, man. It's like what y'all go through is
unbelievable.
We soft.
Could you ever? Could you ever?
We soft, dude. We soft, dude. Like we soft over here.
Listen, it's like I gave you that schedule in Paris. Like
only thing they have to say is that.
Yeah.
I carried a kid for 9 months.
Didn't miss a beat.
I made a placenta. That was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Real, man. It's just strong, man. Strong black woman right here.
But and on top of that,
that's just scary, man.
Yeah.
When you think about it,
like, damn, they strong as shit.
On top of that, you build. I think I feel like you probably build a community as well within the industry because I think there's a lot of women who.
Zora just gave birth. She's got 5-month-old twins.
Buckets yesterday too.
Yeah,
6'3".
right.
Shout out to
Getting buckets and traveling. She got twins back home in Raleigh. Ashley, Shamadi, yeah, she's just had a baby. She's still breastfeeding. Like, but there's proof. Like when you see it, you're like, okay, like we're all in it together. Like we can do it. And
that is tough, bro. I'll take my hat off to the women, man.
Shout out to the women, please.
Fucking with the fuck out of here first. I mean, after this, but WNBA players, college women who have babies, right,
and come back.
Have a baby and come right back and go hoop and play? Nah, bro.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
You talking about low management.
Right. Y'all talking about hamstrings. They're talking about hamstrings.
Hey, listen, man, I'm not low management.
My knees hurt today.
I got 5 months off, man. I'm low management.
We gained I gained 100 pounds. You know what I mean? Like imagine that for Nafisa Collier or whatever had her baby and she's just back
MVP
playing
level.
at an MVP level.
That is man, respect to that, man.
Man, hats off to all the women in sports.
I'm glad we could get on here and talk about IVF and pregnancies and placentas. I
that's
appreciate.
What the couch is for.
Thank you.
This is real, man.
Thank you.
Every time I hear that, puts shit in perspective for me, man.
Right.
Soft, dude.
They start messing with me. You like leave her alone, y'all. Y'all really need to leave her alone.
9 months, man.
Take notes. All fellas watching this, please take notes, man. If she's on your nerves a little bit, just please consider what she's had to go through.
That's a fact.
Just for that day. Just for that day. Guys, you know what time it is? It's time for America's #1 segment, Fuck With It or Fuck Outta Here. This is when we take some of the most viral clips on the entire internet and we decide if we're fucking with it or we're getting it the fuck out of here. Maria, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Whew, I've been waiting to talk about this all week. Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics had a little bit of a Bijan incident during the opener of the Celtics and Knicks game. He was in triple threat position. He hit him with a little Melo jab step. And all that Bijan came right off on OG's jersey. Let's take a look at it.
Let's see.
Here we go. You didn't see this?
Nah.
Oh, look. Beep, beep.
Oh, it did.
I can't believe you didn't see it.
No, you really not. I was watching the game.
Bro,
No.
OG had to change his jersey.
I was watching the game.
Look at that beam. That's great.
Hey, listen. As a man with a low cut, I've been there. I've tried every single thing.
Can I ask you guys, do you know if the barber's doing it? Like,
So
what if he thought it was hairspray and he didn't know?
So here's the thing. Barbers have been getting real slick with that recently,
That is
right? Like they
crazy.
don't even tell you when they're trying to spray something in there. Like if they're trying to get the line real right, they're like, yo, you mind if I... But some barbers is just
Spray a little couple of hair follicles
a
over
little
there.
something on the top just to make it nice and
So maybe he
and
didn't
even
know.
out. He knew. That
But
was a
outta
level
here.
of that was a level of black in there that that was a request.
So you had to take your time. I want to get some insight on this.
Right.
Hopefully I don't have to go. I don't have to deal with that.
Listen, one
But
blade,
like-
dog. Listen, one blade.
like,
don't
sit
put so much
there
light on there.
And it's
This
a
is
whole
great.
process, or it's like they just paint your shit.
No, so like sometimes, gosh, I'm about to. For the hairline
confessional. This is
strugglers
like a
out there,
confessional
this
type
is
situation.
crazy. So sometimes they'll give you like a little card, and it'll literally be like some little spray paint just to make sure the line is
But
right.
the whole
But in other cases, like if your joint is, nothing happening back there, they'll just
But he's got hair.
like graffiti. But sometimes it's not as full as the rest of it. So,
So the grass don't grow in certain. I'm just trying to get the grass is not really.
it happens, bro.
It's
I can't even
growing.
laugh because it's a real thing, man.
I'm
Brothers
asking
going
you.
through
I'm
it.
not saying for him. The grass doesn't grow. The grass is dead in certain areas, right?
You know what? We do a lot of stuff to our hair, do rags, wave caps, all that type of grease, all that type of stuff. After a while, it don't come back the way it used to. You had braids your whole.
I'm gonna try to.
So you gonna try it?
I'm gonna try to.
Keep it as close as you can.
I'm not putting no Beijing in my shit.
We don't want to, but you know, we find out in the barber chair that we have.
All I'm saying
it
is
is
he
time
might
for some
not have
Beijing.
known
Did you
it was in
answer
his
her
hair.
question?
That's all. I was just trying to figure out. I want to know if he did not know.
Did he not know? Of course he knew. Of course he knew. You know when you're in the barber chair when it's like, yo.
Oh, sometimes it's too much. They OD.
So like
depending on the circumstances.
the good spray, like that's not gonna happen. Like
Okay.
you know what I
Right.
mean? It's just, you know.
But if you're
not-
sweating,
if you're sweating, if there's a white
might
shirt,
And you run on white shirt. That's,
it's like, yeah.
That's gonna
I
happen.
don't know. I've never seen that.
But
I've never seen
obviously,
that.
Jaylen Brown got a ton of jokes throughout the
Right.
season. I think there was another incident
Did
with
he
the Beijing
react?
with another player. So he went on Twitch yesterday,
okay, what'd he say?
and he said he was coming home. He got his barber on Twitch.
Are those the
No,
barbers?
no.
Yo, Chad, come on, man.
What
He
he
called
say?
Braun up and everything on the Twitch.
What you mean? What he asked Braun?
He
Where to
called
go
Braun
at?
and like he left a message like trying to get like some.
Where he trying to go get?
He was like, "Yo, do I got to go to Turkey? What did you?
He asked
What
him
did
that?
you do to get the?
He asked him, do he need to go to Turkey?
He left a voice message
No.
asking what he said. He's not going to Turkey. He said he's just gonna come home. So we got his barber on stream.
They got doctors over here, man. They got hair
you can do it.
transplants and shit in the U.S. You ain't gotta go that far.
And I think it should be less of a stigma around, man.
I agree.
I'm trying to save
Preserve your roots, man. Preserve, because once you cut that grass, it's over.
gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone. But
Well, how do you feel about dudes that tattoo their hairline?
Ah,
We've
see,
all
that's
seen
too
it.
far.
We've all seen it.
that's too far. That's the tattooed hairline
You've
is where
seen
I
it.
draw the line.
I know
If
a
your
couple
joint
guys.
is just
Yeah.
If you're trying to get waves
I
and
know
you
a couple
can't get
guys.
waves no
Yeah.
more,
Uh-huh.
it's bad. Like go to Turkey.
Bro,
Do what
I
you
would
gotta
rather do
Take
none
the
of that
ball,
shit, but I would rather tattoo my hairline
Then
But
Beijing.
than Beijing.
but if you like get a cut, like we gonna see the tat line.
That's fine.
That's crazy.
yeah, we've seen it.
That's
We've all seen
All
that.
right, so fuck with it or fuck out of here. Booking that off-season flight to Turkey for some new follicles.
Ooh. Ladies first.
I mean, if that makes you feel happy and more confident, I'm with it.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
This
Like,
be-
do whatever you got to do.
There's gotta be less of a stigma
a real-
around
that's
this,
a
gentlemen.
real
Do what
woman's
you
response
do. What makes you
right
feel
Yeah.
good.
Uh-huh. I want my lady. Y'all do what you got to do.
Listen, if I had the turkey money, man,
if
shit.
it's that serious,
If like you
I'll
really
fuck with
don't
it.
look good.
if you really feel the need to like book a flight and go
Yeah.
to Turkey, get your shit hit up, I support you.
There's certain,
Do your research.
do your research.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you got the bread, if you got the disposable income to hit Turkey up, and you know what I mean, do what you got
They
to
might
do.
be giving like package deals and shit, flight
Probably.
packages and
It's
all
a
that.
beautiful country.
And you know they're giving Jaylen Brown the influencer special. Like, yo, tell everybody who you
on.
went to.
Yeah.
We'll,
He get a flight package
on the house.
Who's that? Cena just did it,
John
didn't
Cena
he?
did it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he-
you're a wrestler.
And it looks great.
What'd he do?
Looks great.
He just
got
went to Turkey,
Beijing
got
hair
it.
plugs.
But wait, but he talked about it.
John
he was like,
Cena ain't got no
talked about it.
Beijing.
I'm dead ass because yo, he came back to wrestling.
Oh,
No,
he got
he got the hair-
plugs? Oh, Beijing.
No,
What
he
you
got the hair plugs.
He went to Turkey.
Yeah.
and
He got
he
hair
takes,
plugs with Beijing.
He takes the minoxidil.
He said
threw
no. He
his
told
whole
everybody.
routine.
But is
Real
it
routine.
Beijing?
No, it's not Beijing.
It's hair
He
follicles.
came back to wrestle for a little bit. He was thin up here, you know what I'm saying? It was getting on him. It had a little bit of a O shape back there.
Okay.
Went and got the you know, went to Turkey, got the drugs, got everything he needs to do. He was like, yeah, man. It's like I felt a little
It was
insecure about
medication.
my hair.
Was it drugs?
And I did it. Oh, the pill, whatever it is.
It's medication.
What, Rocco, Hims, whatever we doing. Shout out Rocco. Whatever it is. But he has a whole routine, man. And do what you
Wow.
got to do. Feel good about a full hairline. That
Do it.
Maybe
Yeah,
isn't
do what
yours.
you got to do, man. There's a lot of men that's going bald and shit. Like,
Hey, man.
do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I don't like to see men go bald at 15 and 16. I don't.
Not 15.
I don't like that. So I know some
go
young
to
men
Turkey.
that's got bald heads right now.
Yeah, bro.
That's not a good look.
I got a finish line for me. If I start looking like like motherfucking Elmer Fudd with just
Let
this
me
joint.
tell you, I'm gonna
They're not
tell you
gonna let you
something.
do it.
7 p.m. is writing the check if your shit start. Listen, you going to Turkey, Jeff. You going to fucking Turkey.
Honestly, one of my favorite things, the bald dude with a beard.
See?
Like y'all won with that.
Come
the way
on
the
now.
beards came back and was like, okay, you can cut all your hair off and have a beard.
I gotta find the right
That's straight.
product for my shit because my shit be hitting stunt growths.
See?
We got a little hole. That's okay. Get some minoxidil or
patchy,
something.
yeah,
Put-
patchy items over
Sometimes.
here.
That's one thing I do got. My joint connect. Like I've had that since I was like a teenager.
You got a real beard. That's
Real
real. Like,
beard,
I don't
yeah.
have a real beard.
I used to have
My
like
shit
a
is
Harden
makeshift.
thing going on too. I had to cut the joint down. It was a lot.
Yeah.
But,
That's too much.
you know, can't have it all. Cam Newton got into it with the Alabama A&M mascot, trying to playfully
No.
touch his hat. After racing the
don't touch
Alabama
a man's
State
hat.
mascot in a 40-yard dash, Cam joined the race and duffed out the mascot before telling him to stop playing with me. Let's take a look
there's a
at
video.
this. This is
Okay.
on first
Oh,
take.
we got footage.
All right, so Cam wasn't racing.
Cam is
He
one
was,
in the mascot.
No.
Nah, Cam was just like, yeah,
Oh, there
he
you go,
jumped
there
in
you go, there
late.
you go.
Okay.
You fucking with a bumblebee, man. Bumblebees play fucking
Nah,
hats.
the
and shit,
Bumblebee
man.
was cool. It was the other mascot. Here we go. Hold up.
He fighting a bulldog.
Yo, he trying to take his hat.
Oh.
Yeah, Yo, it was that square up that let you know he was
Yo,
not.
wait, what? How did I miss this?
That second square up, he was not playing. I think the mascot still thought he was messing around at first, but yo, once he picked up that hat, the game was over.
No, this one, that one. He started wiping his shoulder off. He started.
Nah, let's about to be a
Cam,
real
you gotta chill out, Cam. You have to chill out,
That's
Cam.
the kids out there. We can't hurt the kids.
Cam, you have to
Cam
chill out,
is-
man. That's a young little science
Not on the
student.
HBCU.
Oh, I never seen that. I never saw that.
That's some kid on student loans about to get duffed out by Cam Newton.
Wow.
He almost died.
Mascot.
Yo, he almost died.
All right, so Maria, fuck with it or fuck out of here. Putting the pause on the mascot.
It's out of here. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do that to the mascot.
There's no
And I love
situation.
Hold on. Did the mascot take the hat off and throw it?
I don't know what happened. I just know
The
I saw
mascot
his hat
took it
was
off?
off.
We missed the. That's the problem.
Oh, he hit the hat and
Oh, he
took
hit
it
his
off?
hat off?
Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
knocking the mascot out, Chet. Yeah.
You knocking the mascot out too? We're
Yeah,
not
you got
knocking the
to.
mascot out.
He just booped like,
Yeah, if he knocked his hat off, that is a little crazy. That is a little crazy.
you know, Cam don't play about his hats, man.
Bro, that's the gimmick, man. You knock his hat off, it's fighting words, man.
You touching my crown, that's a little different. You know what I mean?
There's no situation where you square up with a mascot and you don't look crazy.
That's funny as shit.
I'm thinking it wasn't bad.
That's the realest
You fighting an HBCU mascot.
You can't,
though, like,
right.
Jingle all the way, like yo. If you ever fighting the mascot, the plot's been lost completely. Yo.
Wait.
And the mascot's wild small. First off, if you
The
ever met
mascot,
Cam
even with
Newton,
the head, like he's smaller than Cam.
yes, if you ever met Cam Newton is a massive
Yes, he
human.
is.
So it's like, why are you even squaring up with this man? In any situation, talk
Don't
less
do
of
it.
being in a
Don't do
mascot.
it. That's crazy. I
I'll
love
fuck
it
with
though.
it and I'll fuck out of here. I'm both of them. I'm fucking with it and I'm fucking out of here, man. Because that is.
That's good TV.
That's great.
That's great TV.
Oh my God. That's
But that being
hilarious.
said, Cam, you'd have laughed us off this set, man. Maria, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me,
just
twin.
coming to sit on the couch, man. We building our report over there with NBC, and
Yep.
I enjoy being on the desk with you. I enjoy building this up with you, and I enjoy going through this journey with you. So
Mhm.
appreciate you, sis. And 9 months is tough.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. So with that being said, I'm gonna throw it over, pass it over there to Cass.
You already know what it is. This is 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Thank you to our guest, the great Maria Taylor. This is a Wave original presented by FanDuel. You know what to do. Hit the button, subscribe to our YouTube and podcast channels, like, rate, and review. Trust me, all those likes, all those ratings, all those reviews, all those comments, all those things help the show grow. So if you fuck with us, do all that stuff. For the Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, for Maria Taylor, my name is Kazeem Famuyide. I'll catch y'all next time, people. Peace.
Peace.